morning. We are on the move. So we're going to attempt the passage. It's about 6 o'clock, so we've got an early morning start. We're going to head out now and yeah, let's go see what it's like. So we've put 2 reefs in the main because we're just not sure what the conditions are going to be like. It's predicted to be quite high wind, so we've put 2 reefs in, and it's easy enough to take one out if we don't need it. So yeah, hopefully we have an enjoyable sail. Very, very, very lumpy, quite big waves, not the most comfortable position ever. We're hoping that they kind of wrap round from behind a little bit more after, right?
Yeah, that's what we're hoping.
That's what we're hoping. Wind is lower than forecast, but the waves are as forecast, which makes it very uncomfortable because we can't sail, we're just having to motor, but yeah. I think, well, I'm not too worried yet, are you? Are you still feeling good?
No, I feel okay, and I think we could get the head sail out soon, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still quite close to land, so these waves are a little bit...
Okay, carry on.
We're still quite close to land, so these waves are a little bit confused still.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we're just gonna give it another hour and just like weigh up these conditions at least. They're not too bad. No. It's just lumpy, more than anything. And obviously if it slows us down too much, that could also be a problem. We've got obviously the main sail with 2 reefs in, but yeah, there ain't enough wind to stabilise us or add anything on yet. We're on a much smaller boat than like most of the people here that we've met, and on a 28-foot boat, like obviously everything is slower, so what would be a 1-day passage or a 1.5-day passage for other people could be a 2.5-day passage for us, so we really have to weigh up kind of the journeys a bit more than other people maybe.
There's a lot of colors, I don't know where to go. See a lot of colors, only feeling blue. There's a lot of colors, lost within a haze. Don't rely on others to get you through the maze. The dreams are not the same for me. Standing by the shore while you're on the open sea, cannot take this anymore. There are a lot of voices drowning in the sea. There's too many voices talking about me. There are a lot of choices waiting to be made. Too many choices making me afraid. Dreams are not take this anymore. The dreams are not the same for me. Standing by the shore while you're the open sea. Cannot take this anymore. A certain shade of blue will always remind me of you. Trying to figure out.
So it's 11:15 now in the morning, Friday, and I'm just starting to get the first glimpses of land of Sardinia. I think it's about 20, maybe just under nautical miles away. The last time I checked the distance to land, not to where we're going. So yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's been a decent passage. We've had the engine on. The wind died last night. We had a couple of moments where on my shift it blew up to 20-ish knots and was there for about half an hour, 45 minutes, something like that, and then it died after that. But yeah, it's been pretty good. It was awesome seeing all the bioluminescence. It's a shame that the clouds came over and basically wiped out the starry sky, but no, it's been decent so far.
When the stars glow bright, the summer's old. In the misty bright moonlight I were told. When the storm is raging in your head.
So we're currently anchored next to Porto Conte, which is like a nature reserve, and it looks absolutely stunning. So what were the conditions like for the sail, Bryn?
So I'd say that we saw waves of up to 2 meters. The highest wind speeds that we saw was around 24-ish knots. And the time between the waves was actually quite short. So in some cases we was getting like 3 relatively big waves quite quickly. And it was like, as the waves were coming from behind us, the first wave would start to turn the boat, second one would turn it more, third one would turn it more. And the last thing we wanted to be was beam onto one of these slightly big rolling waves.
Not comfortable, but it was manageable, so we were okay, we were fine. But what was a little bit scary was the storms that were following behind us.
Yeah, yeah.
So we were very conscious that we could see them, and that's the first time we've ever seen lightning at sea, so I was proper spooked. I was scared. I was like, is that coming closer? Are we outrunning it? Which direction is that coming?
Yeah. And at this point, this was exactly in the middle of the passage, so we were about 90 nautical miles in.
Unfortunately, we haven't been to land here because we've been here one night and the weather is favourable to move on again, so we've got to keep moving.
Yeah, that's today's plans.
That's today's plans, but I would love to see more of Sardinia if we had the time, because it just looks amazing. It's so green and
it's lush.
Oh, it's just beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to come back when we have more time.
And we jumped in the sea yesterday. It was the warmest ever.
It was,
oh my god,
like jumping in the bath. It was amazing.
Oh my god, it was amazing. It's so beautiful.
So our plans now going forward is we are trying to get to mainland Italy so that we can head down the Italian coast and basically sail more or less all around Italy to get to Albania. We are again waiting for weather to try and make progress on these passages. So we just got to take them when we can. Pretty much like today.
Okay, the GoPro keeps overheating. I didn't even think it was that hot this morning. But yeah, that's basically it. So we're heading to another anchorage around 6 hours, 6-7 hours away today.
Yep.
So we're gonna get moving. away to start a passage. So those two boats are very lucky. The Dolphins were just really playing with them. They were like circling the boats. It was so cute. We didn't want to go and like overwhelm the Dolphins, so we just kind of carried on our normal way and tried to get some shots of them, but it was so cool. And there's like a bunch of kids on that boat as well, so everyone was really excited. So that's really cool.
You can call me stupid. Yes, you can call me sheep. You can say I'm lazy. You can say I'm weak. You think that using her would get to me. And if you're right, then you're in trouble, dear. 'Cause I won't break my I know I won't wait.
So we are flying along now. We've got a lovely bit of wind. So we're cruising along at about 5 knots. We're about 3 hours away from where we're heading, so not too far. It was about a 6-7 hour journey, and it's so uneventful, like absolutely nothing going on. We're just chilling. There's been a few fishing pots, but that's it. I cannot believe how quiet Sardinia is. Like there's hardly any boats. I'm hoping the anchorage is like this, because that would be amazing if it's quiet. But it's so different to the Balearics. Like we were in the anchorage on our just one other boat yesterday. So yeah, it's really cool. So the iron sail is back on. We've just put the engine on because we're now heading straight into wind, and the wind has died down anyway. And we are approaching where we need to anchor. We're about an hour away. We need to go through this channel first, and we need to keep a really good eye on it because there are some parts of it that go really shallow. We need to be really careful and keep an eye on the charts.
So just as a backup, we're using Navionics as well as the B&G charts. And on Navionics, what I've done is I've give a slightly different way of looking at the charts. It's called, well, it's a sonar chart. And then I've also used relief shading just to kind of highlight the shallow and deeper areas. So we're going to use this. Jay's going to be up on the bow and also checking on the B&G charts as well.
Look at this water, guys. We are dropping anchor. The anchor is down, and wow, look at this water.
It's so beautiful. It's crystal clear.
It's beautiful. You can see the chain all in front. How pretty is that sunset? I have to shut this hatch now though because the mosquitoes are going to start coming in. Good night. Caught you with all the sweets. Caught ya.
You got me.
Morning, amigo.
Morning.
How are ya?
I'm good, I'm good. Had a comfortable night's sleep.
Good. It's super stormy today. So I think we're just having a day editing and admin, aren't we?
Yeah, editing, admin, and route planning.
Route planning, yay! I'll show you guys outside. Super stormy.
Oh, it looks cool though, doesn't it?
Wow, it looks really cool. It's weird though, right? Because the wind is blowing the complete opposite direction to what's forecast.
Yeah.
Strange.
Very strange and annoying, some might say.
I know.
Because we moved to this anchorage because it was protected from what was forecast. I think it will turn eventually.
That's good, that's good. This anchorage is pretty amazing, to be honest. We're anchored quite shallow in about 3 to 4 metres. Beautiful sandy bottom, so we can literally see our anchor chain, and we've bedded in so well. We've already checked the anchor. And it's a really good place to kind of wait out the storm, wait out the weather, because I don't know if you'll be able to see on camera, but we can see the waves crashing in. There's about 2 metre waves, 2 to 2.3 metre waves forecast at the minute, and we're not getting anything in here. And I think it's just the shallow water is breaking up the waves before it gets to us, which is awesome. And yeah, it's crazy that there's not more boats here. I feel like we've been able to put out as much chain as we want, basically, because there is no boats around. Like, this is incredible. It's huge. It's a massive, big open anchorage. And yeah, it's really nice, to be honest. We're just getting some editing done, and then I think we'll be. Our next passage will probably be about 11 hours, Brian?
Say 12.
About a 12-hour one, so we might be doing that tomorrow, but just keep an eye on the weather because we're not entirely sure yet. But yeah, that's about it, really.